Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judge. More people listen. A lot to talk about today. Arsenal injuries, and people are already moaning about that Ben White situation. He's out from 8 to 12 weeks with a minor injury. Unfortunate circumstances for Arsenal. How does that affect him? What is going to happen with Arteta? The right back, of course, they are expecting Tomiyasu and Calafiori to be back. And also, we're going to take a look at the interview that was done with Alisson Robertson and the king, of course, Mohamed Salah, who is performing at a level today at the best player in the world at the current moment, in my humble and honest opinion, of course. But listen, Mohamed Salah hits out at the fan, the underdog story. You guys know. You guys know what is going on. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pick up everybody that is here. And listen, this guy is here. He knows his superstar, my Egyptian king, is calling him out and calling all you Liverpool fans, of course, about this situation, the underdog situation. And also hit that like button, guys. If you guys are here, of course, subscribe to the channel. But let's first talk about a couple of things. Where are you guys tuning in from? This is all I want to guys know. Where are you guys tuning in from? Hit that like button first. How many likes are we on? We're going to play the video for you in a bit. We're going to see what he says. Let's get the likes to 100 while you do the leopard in the tree or the chicken. Spam the chat, leopard in the tree. Spam the chat, chicken. Spam the chat, whatever. But the first thing you do when you walk into the stream is hit that like button, people. HUSAM is from Egypt, of course. Big up the Egyptian people. My Egyptian brother, of course, HUSAM is here. Guys, all I need is 100 likes first. India, Luke is from India. South Africa, of course. Finland, of course. Abby, come on now. In the tree, Kingsman is saying in the tree. Of course, hello, South Africa. Of course, Surrey, Castro. Yes, big up Castro, that is here. France, of course, the mighty Liverpool, of course. Now the lad, bottle Liverpool. Genuinely, bro, we're gonna absolutely UK. Stop doing that with Liverpool. Al Maghrib, the people are from Al Maghrib. Big up Habibi from Al Maghrib. North Pole, of course. Tutustan, no place called Tutustan. London, of course. Sweden. Big up everybody. Peru. Big up everybody. Ruiz. Guys, hit that like button. Come on. Denmark. I love it. Abdel Wahid Yunus from Denmark. I like to know where. Hope you are doing well. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I'm doing very well. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let's go. Top of the league. Maradon, top of the league. Yes. South African. Absolutely. Sean, Liverpool. Big up Liverpool, of course. Arsenal's Champions League trophy cabinet. Egyptian in Canada. Big up Mina Habibi. From Canada, of course. South Africa. Nigeria. Nigerian people, UK, Leeds, big up Martin from Leeds, of course, UK right here. Big up everybody that is here. Keep them coming. I really love to see that. And hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. And let's talk about Mohamed Salah averaging a goal contribution every 67 minutes. 67th minute. Is there anyone better than Mohamed Salah in Europe? Absolutely not. Gregory, yes, from Greece, of course. Philly, London, Baba, from London, everyone. Big up everybody. Guys, hit that like button. Come on now. Let me first play the video for you guys. It's, let's see. Let's play the video for you guys. 100%. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me know, guys, if you guys can hear it or not. Mm-hmm. You guys cannot hear the video. That's so strange. I am trying. You guys can't hear the video. No audio. It's very strange. Video monitor now. Put to the video monitor up. I don't know why you can't hear it. Okay, let me load it here. It's very simple. Let me load it here. It's not as it's easy. It's easy. Let me load it. Here, right here. Add the video right here. I have downloaded it. It's right here. Here we go. I'm gonna play it now. Let's go. We'll go. It's processing at the current moment.
For this season?
Win it all. In my opinion, I work so hard every day. I hate the idea that we underdog. No, we have an incredible group. One of the best in the world, not the best. One of the best in the world. No, he's not the best. So in each position, you're gonna find the players really one of the top 3 in the world. So why we don't win it? This city and this club has to always fight for everything.
Win it all, Andy?
I just want to make more happy. That's it. So if that says...
Don't say anything else. Don't say anything.
So just to talk about this, the reality is, which is something that I wanted your opinion on this, right? When I was looking at this video, it's exactly how I think about Liverpool this season. No one has expected Liverpool to be that good. No one has expected Liverpool to be that good, which is fair. It is very fair to talk about. We didn't expect Arne Slot to come in and hit the ground running. We did not expect Arne Slot to get the best out of Gravenberch, to talk about Luis Diaz being that. No one actually expected Mohamed Salah to hit the ground running and play to that level. There are, in my opinion, there are 5 factors that I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking this is why Liverpool fans never say your favorites. Why? Because Arne Slot doesn't have the history. There's not enough data for Liverpool to keep saying that we're going to win the league. To keep saying that we are favorites to win the league. However, every metric say that you are favorites to win the league. But I don't believe that because we're still in November. So I echo what people say. However, to say that you're still behind Arsenal at this current moment, to say that you don't have a big of a chance to win the league in the current moment like a Man City, I think it's fraudulent. The reason why I'm saying this is that it's exactly what Mohamed Salah has said. The amount of world-class players available at Liverpool's disposal is beyond Arsenal, is beyond Chelsea. I'm going to argue something this season is actually beyond Manchester City. If we look at Liverpool team, with Phil Foden dropping stinkers, right? With Gundogan not being at the top level, with Rodri being out, and Haaland not getting service, the only player that you can say that will come in and be equal, or maybe like if we talk about world class to world class, Ederson, we know what Ederson is about. Ederson is good to play from the back. Ederson is good to do this. Ederson is good to do some saves, but he's not Alisson. I would argue that Kelleher is equal to Ederson. I would argue that. Rodri is out. The only player that is equal to Mohamed Salah a bit is one player only. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Yet you don't have Haaland at your club. But we have seen Haaland struggle. We have seen Haaland being marked out of games. My point about this is that your only excuse now to not say your favorites is the history and the difference between the credit in the bank between Jurgen Klopp and Arne Slot. And I will give you this. I will give you this. Like Arne Slot, it's first season. We don't have enough data on him in a top league to know that he can continue with the same intensity with the player, that he can continue to get the best out of this player. So that is reality. And also, you don't know how Man City would look when Kevin De Bruyne comes back. So in my opinion, however, there is some 100% Kelleher is equal to Ederson. In terms of like actually goalkeeping abilities and saves, Kelleher is equal to Ederson. You don't think that Kelleher, in terms of shot stopping, is equal to Ederson? You don't think so? We can actually do this game, you know that. We can absolutely do this game. 100% we can do this game. 100%. It's very simple. We can do this game. We can absolutely do this game. You guys don't think, can I ask you guys, who's better in terms of shot stopping, Kelleher or Ederson? Seriously. I want to know people's opinions on this. Who's better? Kelleher or Ederson? Can someone tell me? Because I genuinely think that Kelleher, in terms of shot stopping, no one is arguing about Ederson's play from the back and the passing and all the stuff. But in my opinion, it's Kelleher. It is not Ederson in terms of shot stopping. So I don't know why you're triggered. But let's go back to what Salah said. And number one, no one has the same amount of players that can affect game. And also, there is one more thing that people don't talk about enough about Liverpool. Before we go on, guys, there's about 250 of you here. We aren't even on 100 likes. So have you hit that like button? The like button is underneath the live chat. The target on the stream is to get live 200 likes. So hit that like button underneath the live chat. It helps the channel. It helps the channel. It helps the show. So hit that like button underneath your live chat. Come on now. It's not that hard for you to do that. My thing about Liverpool fans is that I don't know. Can someone explain to me why Liverpool fans downplay? I'm not going to say you want to get caught. German chicken wing is absolutely wrong. I rate Kovacic. I think Haaland is very good. Ederson, for the way you play, is very, very good. I think Haaland as a striker is one of the best. Is one of the best. So yes, he's one of the best. I think Foden had a very, very good season last season. But looking at him this season, he might not carry the team. I don't think he will carry your team. So Bernardo Silva is a good player, but he's not at the same level as you guys think he is. But the thing about Kevin De Bruyne, he's that good, Kevin De Bruyne. So I rate her. And also, there is one more thing. You have one of the best managers to ever exist in football, which is Pep Guardiola. So if I'm never going to discount Pep Guardiola in November. I'm never gonna say he's out of the title race, or he lost the plot, or he cannot find a solution. Pep Guardiola is always that guy that you know that something is gonna come out of him. You know that he's gonna find a solution. However, he has never been in this situation before without someone like Rodri. He relies so much on Rodri that I think he might struggle to find a solution unless Man City go and sign someone in January. Big up, thank you so much. Love from Bangladesh, Mo. Love, my man, love. But going back to the Liverpool situation, if we look at the way Mohamed Salah is playing, if we look at Gravenberch, how he's playing, no one expected Gravenberch to be this good. And there is one more thing. Why are we not looking at the positives of Liverpool? Why are we not looking? You did not expect Luis Diaz to play this good this season. I'm going to say other thing. Even though Darwin Núñez turns into a donkey sometimes, Arne Slot again is utilizing Darwin Núñez, is utilizing Szoboszlai. He improved Trent Alexander-Arnold because your right side is very creative with Mohamed Salah and they score goal. And your right side has been very, very good in terms of the defensive attributes. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Trent Alexander-Arnold has improved defensively. He has improved defensively, Trent. And that is something that you need to look at. This guy has improved massively defensively. And that is down to Arne Slot. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. Foden lives rent-free in your head, don't lie. Absolutely not. But I have a problem in my life, all my life. And let me explain to you this. It actually happens to my players. It happened to Icardi, to Lautaro Martinez. All my life, I have a problem with players that are overrated. What I mean overrated, that people rate them higher than what they actually are. People said, oh my, this guy is world class. And he's not world class. Oh, this guy is so good and he's not that good. All my life, I had a problem with this. Because people do this all the time. Foden is not a bad player. He's a good player. But is he up to the level that you put him in? I don't think so. Like, I don't think he's someone who can carry the team. I don't think he's Kevin De Bruyne level. I don't think so. By the way, it goes the same for Arsenal, for Bukayo Saka. It goes for Cole Palmer. It goes for everyone. It goes for McAllister. It goes for everyone. I'm very consistent about this. Like, I don't like people overrating players to a higher level than what they actually are. Appreciate your super chat. He doesn't live rent-free. The problem with me is that he is being put in a place that he's not at. Same as a lot of other players as well. Same as a lot of other players. Same as a lot of other players. And if you want to talk about City, by the way, at 7 p.m. UK, I have Kilkster, I have Nina, I have Flawless. And we're going to have a talk about City and rating the players and how good the players are and the difference between this and is it an end of an era of players? Mo, your metric for rating players is not, nobody said is my barometer, but it is mine. If I rate players, it is my play. It's my rating. It's not your rating. You are, by the way, you have all the right to disagree with it. You have all the right to disagree with my rating of a player. If I rate this player here, if I rate this player there, I have my right and you have your right. It's very simple. But I want to go back to the Liverpool situation because when that video, bro, Mo Salah is not better than KDB, 50-50 in my opinion in that aspect, 50-50 in my opinion in that aspect. KDB is absolutely amazing, to be honest. But let's go back to the Liverpool, and I want to hear Liverpool's fans' opinion, to be honest. Do you think there's world-class players now? Yes, Kevin De Bruyne is world-class, 100%. He is absolutely world-class, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm gonna get the questions in a bit. Did you see my comment, Mo? Sean, where is your comment? It is not only it's not only the slot for season thing, but I'm getting more confident each week. If we beat City and we are 8-point clear, I will believe. So, Sean, you don't believe now? There is a difference between believe and thinking that you are favorites. Big up Mookie, big up Andrew. So let me ask you something, Liverpool fans. No one said that you are ahead of City, because City, after all of this and City being crap and everything, City are only 5 points behind you. And hear me out. But you cannot tell me that what Mohamed Salah said is not real. You cannot tell me that what Mohamed Salah said is not real. That when Mohamed Salah says that Liverpool have world-class players, they have started very well, it's not real. It is absolutely real. Suppose like even being used in the middle, he's not being used as a 10. Darwin Núñez, if Jota comes back, I don't know when is Jota back. But Diaz, even Cody Gakpo is being used. Mohamed Salah is playing out of his skin. The reality is, and also yesterday in the show, I debunked that depth thing. I literally debunked that depth thing. You know that? That depth thing that people talk about is absolutely horrendous and garbage. Literally, by the way, it's garbage. I literally yesterday debunked the depth thing. Liverpool have as much depth as Manchester City, and if not better. The only position that Liverpool don't have a depth in is a DM. Do you know what City don't have at all? At all. City don't have even a DM. If Liverpool fans complain about, oh, we didn't do business in the summer, Man City brought a finished player in Gundogan. Man City didn't buy a replacement for Rodri. So if Liverpool fans say we don't have a DM, if Liverpool fans don't have a DM, literally, they don't have a DM after Gravenberch, Man City don't even have a DM. Like, they don't have a defensive midfielder on the squad. The only one that was, like, as a DM was Calvin Phillips. He's at Ipswich. He's at Ipswich. If you go and look at their squad, they have no DM at all. At all. Zelch, zero. Because Rodri's out, zero. And you want to tell me that, yeah, oh, okay, Liverpool. If Gravenberch gets injured, you know who Liverpool can have in the DM? Can have an Indo. You can have a McAllister. Are they good? Maybe they aren't as good as Gravenberch, but at least they can play there. They have nobody that can play there. And by the way, the Kovacic thing, he is very good going forward and on the ball. But he isn't a DM. Like, the guy is not a DM at all. That's what Liverpool fans don't understand. I'm looking at I'm gonna repeat this again and go with me. And guys, there's over 300 people here. Can we get to 200 likes? I told you live, I want to reach 200 likes live, please. And let me know what you think in the comments as well. I'm gonna try to get to the comments, but I'm trying to focus on the squad, on the doing and talking. This is Man City's midfield, ladies and gentlemen. Rodri out, Matheus Nunes, Mateo Kovacic, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. That is the midfield of Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne last season has been out for the majority of the season. And he's already out this season 10 games. Rodri is out for the rest of the season. Matheus Nunes is not a DM and it failed before. Gundogan, you say he is absolutely, legs are finished. You say legs are finished. He cannot be a DM. Everyone in the league will bypass Man City's defense, midfield, if Gundogan is playing there as the DM. KDB, when he comes back, I don't know, but I always trust KDB. KDB, he's gonna come back. KDB is gonna come back. But I want to just tell you something. You talk about offensive line. Without Haaland, no one else can do it. Have you seen Foden this season? The only thing I will give you, and by the way, let me talk about the two right backs, Trent and Conor Bradley. I want people in the chat, including Man City fans, be honest, including Man City fans. Would you take Trent and Conor Bradley as right back, or would you take Rico Lewis and Kyle Walker? You know what? If you think about it, like we're talking about, I'm not talking about the manager. And I explained before. Okay, Sean, your squad depth is good as any except DM. Man City don't even have a DM. They don't even have a DM. Like they don't have a defensive midfielder is not even on the books. Like he's not even there. My thing about this, I'm not gonna sit here until that Liverpool should win the league and Liverpool they're gonna bottle it. No, it's Arne Slot's first season. We don't know what is gonna happen. We don't know what is gonna happen, right? However, in January, Liverpool can go and maybe the only problem I'm gonna tell you from outside. The only problem I see with Liverpool is one position. Center back. Center back is the only position that I worry about for Liverpool. The reason why, because I believe, that is just my genuine belief, that Virgil van Dijk is a game changer and there is nobody similar. It is not like City. Like City can have Ake, Akanji, Diaz, maybe John Stones, maybe Gavardiol play there. The problem is they have so many injured players, right? Center back for Liverpool is one of the biggest problems. The biggest problems for Liverpool is center back. And there is a reason for it. Because Van Dijk is a complete game changer. To lose Van Dijk, you'll have to adjust your line. Your midfield has to adjust, right? Your midfield has to adjust. Your fullbacks have to be more worried. Virgil van Dijk is that guy. And I'm going to actually continue with this and say that Ibrahima Konate this season literally stepped up to the point. Ibrahima Konate stepped up to the point that I don't think that Gomez or Kwanzaa can do the job. I rated Kwanzaa earlier, right? Last season, into the season. But the way Konate has been playing next to Van Dijk, right? I can't just say that Gomez and Kwanzaa can replace the guy. It is very hard. The way Konate has occupied that place, has covered Trent, has been playing one-on-one, is out of this world this season. Yes, it's only 11 games. Mo, don't be reactionary. Mo, you're very reactionary. I am analyzing what I'm seeing. I'm analyzing what I am seeing today. Virgil van Dijk and Konate individually have been immense this season. Can Gomez and Kwanzaa cover that? That is why in the summer I said Liverpool need a center back, a striker, and a midfielder. So Gravenberch filled the place. In terms of goals, Diaz is contributing. Even Nunez now is contributing. In terms of center backs, you're really light. I know you have, as I said, I know you have the Kwanzaa thing. But however, you really need a center back because Ibrahima Konate has had an injury problem during his career. So Ibrahima Konate can actually get injured at some time. DGN, he's not a decent backup. Like the way Liverpool play relies so much on the individual abilities of the two defenders and the two center backs. Yeah, I agree with you. Gomez, I remember the Gomez and Van Dijk partnership. It was amazing. But then after the injuries, Gomez has completely changed. Guys, I really need the guys, hit that like button. Don't forget, don't be from mods. Push the likes, guys. We got over 300 people here. And we don't even have 200 likes. So hit that like button, people. Come on now. It's TKA. Listen to TKA here and hit the like button. Come on now. 200 likes minimum. I don't think SE is Van Dijk is good enough to carry Gomez. No, the way Liverpool play, it requires both of them to be very good. I'm not sure. I don't trust Gomez to play at the same intensity as Ibrahima Konate. Ibrahima Konate has been immense this season, in my opinion. So he has been great this season. We're going to talk about Arsenal in a bit. We're going to talk about the Ben White injury and what does Arsenal do. In terms of like Manchester, I'm not gonna talk about Manchester City in depth because we have a Man City, Chelsea, and a Man United fan later. We'll talk about it at 7 p.m. UK. But the left back problem that everyone keeps talking about, I can't say Saliba's world class. I can't say Saliba's world class. I can't say that at all. That's a very good question, actually. Is Gomez a better replacement for Van Dijk than Kovacic is for Rodri? Similar? No, I don't think so, because I genuinely think that Virgil van Dijk, there is nobody that can replace Virgil van Dijk, in my opinion. There's not a lot of... I don't think there is any defender in the world that can replace Virgil van Dijk. You know that? I genuinely rate him that highly. I genuinely don't think that anybody can replace the guy. Virgil van Dijk is that good. In terms of Arsenal and their chances of winning the title, I'm just going to tell you guys this. I have not seen Arsenal play good this season yet to actually say that they will catch Liverpool. It will require two things for Arsenal to go back into the fold and win the league or be in the title race. Logically speaking, it will require two things to happen. Not one thing, two things to happen. In terms of them catching City, that's the number one. They only have to play good. The reason why, because City are not playing good. So all what it takes from Arsenal is that they play good and they will catch City, because City are not playing good. So Arsenal and City, even though there is 4 points, if I'm not mistaken, 4 points behind Arsenal and City, or 5, I'm just checking. Let's see, maybe. Is there 4 or 5, or how many points behind City and Liverpool? How many? How many points behind Liverpool and City? I'm trying to check. Four points. I'm trying to put the table on the screen as well. So, okay. Here we go. Table is right there in front of you. So Liverpool, maybe I can zoom in or something. So Liverpool, City, there is 4 points only behind City and Arsenal. Only 4 points behind City and Arsenal. So all what it takes from Arsenal, 4 points only between City and Arsenal. The table, is the table too small? Is the table too small? I can try to make that table a little bit. All right. Here we go. Is that better? Okay, the table is now much bigger. So it is. It's much bigger now. I think you can see now. What are you guys? It's 4 points between City and Arsenal. I haven't spoken about Liverpool. I have not spoken about Liverpool. I'm talking about how Arsenal can catch City. Arsenal can only catch City if they play well. 23 and 19, you frauds. Can you do math? I never mentioned Liverpool. I haven't mentioned Liverpool yet. Frauds. Oh my God, where is United? All what Arsenal need to do is Arsenal need to play well to catch Manchester City. Get into my point, you frauds. Get into my point. There are 2 things for Arsenal have to do to catch Liverpool. 2 things have to happen. You know what are the 2 things? Liverpool have to play bad and Arsenal have to play good. Arsenal can play good. Arsenal can start picking up form. But until Liverpool lose form, Arsenal will still be 9 points, 8 points, 7 points behind them. That is the reality that people don't understand. Super chat here from Nabil is saying only thing that matters is who's first on the final day. Nabil, you are 100% right. So what is your prediction, Nabil, then? Nabil, what is your prediction? What is your prediction? Scroll down to see United. What the 13. Here you go. You cannot fit Liverpool and United on the same screen. It's either you do United or Liverpool. It's either you do United or Liverpool. Guys, hit that like button. Come on. Come on now. Can we get, we're 12 likes away from 200. Mookie, you must scroll down to accept cookies to see United. Yeah, 100%. If you scroll down, you'll see United. That's crazy, actually. Man United in 13th. However, Man United are only 4 points behind Arsenal. Man United are only 4 points behind Arsenal and Chelsea and Forest and Brighton, and only 1 point behind the mighty Spurs. Can you imagine, Mookie? Can you imagine? After this atrocious Man United start, they are 1 point behind the mighty Tottenham Hotspur with the amazing Anja Postecoglou. 1 point. 1. Wallahi, the league table is a joke. Wallahi. You guys laugh at United. Manchester United are playing Ipswich the next game. Man United are playing Ipswich the next game. Tottenham Hotspur are playing Man City. Man United can go up. Spurs, they're gonna lose to Man City, and Ipswich, if they lose to Man United, oh my God. Can I understand what's that? Mafia, can I understand something? What is your intentions from putting this comment? Oh my God, I am joining Mo's show and I'm going to try to rattle him by putting the Inter will be 10th in the Prem. I'm going to try to rattle him so hard. And that is what you come up with? Inter will be 10th in the Prem? Have some shame, Mafia, wallah. Have some shame. Spurs might beat City. City are not good. But in going back to the Arsenal thing, I actually wanted to touch on this thing about now Arsenal fans are talking about the we have injuries. Ben White is injured. Ben White is injured. Ben White is out for 10 to 12 weeks. Blah, blah. And all this stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, Ben White is injured and he's out for 12 weeks. And that's what you think. You look at here. Seriously. Ben White. I want Arsenal fans to tell me, how much does that affect the team? Seriously. How much does Ben White being out for 10 to 12 weeks affect your team? How much do you think? I think it affects the team because I think Ben White helps Bukayo Saka a lot. However, in the same time, I'm going to tell you something. Timber, when he played right back, has played very well. Timber, when he played right back, has been playing very, very well. The problem is going to be the left back. Is it going to be a Zinchenko situation? Or is it going to be a Calafiori back? There are rumors that Calafiori is come back. But I wanted to speak about Arsenal with Arsenal fans for the longest time. We've had the Liverpool section. We've spoken about Liverpool. And I want to ask Liverpool fans in the chat a question. I want you guys, I want every fan in the chat, Arsenal or Liverpool. What is the percentage you think that Arsenal can catch Liverpool? Actually, let me rephrase the question. Hold on. Let me rephrase the question again. I'm being serious. Let me rephrase the question. What game week you think Arsenal will catch Liverpool if they're going to catch them? And if not, put 0. What game week? Like for me, I think if Arsenal are going to catch Liverpool, it might be in the second half of the season, game week 30 or something. Here you go. Here is an Arsenal fan saying that Arsenal have 80% chance of catching Liverpool. Oh my God. 80% chance of catching Liverpool. 80% chance. Castro. 80%. You think there is an 80% chance that Arsenal catch Liverpool? I'm finished. I'm absolutely finished. %80 chance. I have been watching you play in the last 2 seasons. Have you been watching yourself play this season? Have you been watching Arsenal? Or maybe where you live, they are showing you Arsenal games from last season. Maybe your Fire Stick or the TNT or the calendar is showing dates of last season. Have you seen Arsenal play this season? Until you start catching the form again. Arsenal this season is different than Arsenal last season. You have not yet caught the form of last season. You're more defensive. Your attack is not as lethal. You are wide open defensively. You know what? I just watched the Southampton goal, the Kevin Archer goal that he scored against you. I'm gonna say this again. I literally yesterday on Twitter, I watched the Kevin Archer goal. Do you know last season, Saliba doesn't allow this goal. Saliba last season does not allow this goal. He doesn't. Castro Mower flip-flop. No, it doesn't call flip-flop, Jacobs. You just don't understand. It is called, I am Cameron Archer. Yes, Cameron Archer. It is called, Jacobs, new information, new opinion. And until Arsenal catch form, why do I have to believe? I'm analyzing what I see in front of me. And do you have enough credit in the bank for me to believe? That's what you think. You think I have tactics. Wallahi, I don't have tactics. I sit here. Wallahi, all I'm going to tell you, Castro, if you have spoken with me, I don't have tactics. I just sit here on this channel and I say my opinion. My opinion might be wrong. My opinion might be right. But I will always do that. I analyze what I see in front of me. He's like most. They think, bro, Mookie, I'm going to come back to your super chat. Thank you, sir. Wallahi, Sean, they think I do this like premeditated. I sit down on shows and I premeditate what I'm going to say to catch people and to get this. And I am planning content. Yeah, wallahi, I don't plan. I sit in front of the mic, alhamdulillah, and I sit in front of this camera and I have the people of me with me here, footy judge more people, and we talk about football and we analyze it, ya akhi. It is not that deep. Wallahi, it is not that deep. It is not that deep. It's crazy. It's not that deep. Wallahi, they think it's deep. Like, I sit here and I try to bash Arsenal or bash Liverpool. That's what, by the way, that's another thing that HUSAM put in people's heads. That most sits try to catch people out by, listen, there are streams where we do the agendas and we laugh and joke. I promise you, and I promise you always this, when I do solo streams, I say my opinion as I see it now. I might change my opinion later with new evidence. But I'm doing sitting solos. The reason why when I do solo streams, because I'm trying to be as honest as I can with the people that are here. There are people that are here with me. You support me. You watch the channel. Sometimes you spend your money super chat and trying to create a conversation. I am not going to sit here and lie to you. Ever. I'm going to tell you, maybe you can call me deluded. Maybe you can. You can call me a deluded guy. Right? It's actually not, Jacob. It's actually not called flip-flop. Let me give you a simple thing. There are things that happen, right? When you back a player, for example, I'm going to give you an example, a positive and a negative example. When Inter, about my club, and hear me out, when Inter lost Brozovic for injury, we had no DM, and they put Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who's an attacking midfielder, to play in that role. I had my doubts, and I said, most likely that is not going to work, until it worked. So I changed my opinion based on what I saw on the pitch. On the other hand, when Lukaku left Inter, he scored 30 plus goals for us. I'm going to answer your question, Castro. I'm going to highlight it. When Lukaku joined our club the first time from Man United, he scored 30 goals under Antonio Conte. When we loaned him back, I saw Lukaku's going to come in and he's going to be all right. But Lukaku joined the club and he wasn't good at all. That means when you watch new evidence, you form a new opinion. That is what it's called. And unless you have enough credit in the bank. Mookie saying game week 1 in the new season, alphabetical, they're gonna be above us. We don't stand chance right there. Yes, Mookie. See, I like this joke. Mookie said next season alphabetical. Liverpool with an L, Arsenal with an A. Arsenal will be ahead. Arsenal will be ahead. Thank you, Mookie. We'll see. Listen, if Liverpool falls off, it's unpredictable and unexpected. It's genuinely unexpected. If Liverpool start drawing games instead of winning, it is not far-fetched City or Arsenal catch us. Yes. But, my guy, what is your evidence that Liverpool will start throwing games? Unless you think that Liverpool's style of play is unsustainable. If you get injuries, that's different. Remember, one loss a season and still didn't win. Yes, you had one loss a season, but City were absolutely winning games left and right. City were winning games left and right. If Arsenal finish above Liverpool from here, I think it's kind of a bottle job a little bit. But I can't say a bottle job in November, though. I can't say a bottle job. However, I'm going to say something SE about this. But for my guy here, Romju is saying, listen, I'm not sure that Liverpool will start drawing games. I am a fraud, but it's okay. There is new evidence. Thank you, Phineas, for the super chat. Appreciate you, Habibi, for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. My American guy. Thank you, Phineas. Mo, answer me this one question. Why do you think rivals are desperate, want Arteta out? But Ten Hag, all rivals wanted him to stay in. Now explain. It is all about bantering Arsenal fans. I actually don't believe that. I genuinely don't believe this, Castro. I'm answering you. Rivals, if you think someone like Flawless, I'm going to tell you, if you really think, Castro, that someone like Flawless want Arteta out because you think he's going to succeed at Arsenal, I disagree with you. Because I don't think that is the case. The thing about this Arteta out thing is very simple, Castro. It is very simple. Okay, yes, it is 9 points, but you still have to go to Anfield. So I think it might be a bottle job because Liverpool are favorites at their ground. So basically at the current moment, I would say it's at 12 points or something. If Liverpool drop behind Arsenal from here on, it is absolutely fraudulent. It might be a bottle job, yes. But again, we're November. We're 11 games in. We're 11 games in. We're 11 games in. But because Arsenal are going to your ground, you should not say that it's not a bottle job if Arsenal take over from Liverpool. It's definitely kind of a bottle job. 100%. 100%. Because that game at Anfield, bro. Because of that game, they're literally, Arsenal are going to Liverpool's ground. So there is 3 points. I know, SE. I know, yeah, I did shows with you. I did shows with you before. I know you're not. Sorry, like I misspoke. Question to Mo, do you think City will go in for Arteta or do you think he will go and do I'm not sure if Arsenal actually will let Arteta go. There is pressure, but I don't think they will let him go. I don't think they will let him go. But the facts are, Redline Taranga, we went to the Emirates and drew. We can't say. But my point is, you are the better team at the current moment. We don't know the circumstances at that time. We don't know. But I keep, Redline Taranga, I keep the same energy. Big teams going away from home to other big teams. Liverpool at home are favorites against Arsenal and City. I think it's simple. I think it's very simple. I think it's very, very simple. So I disagree with you here, Redline Taranga. I disagree. So Jacobs is saying it takes only Liverpool to lose 2 games and Arsenal to win 2 to be 3 points gap. So see, it takes 2 things to happen at the same time. Liverpool to be bad and Arsenal to be good. So at the current moment, Liverpool are good and Arsenal are not good. It will take both to flip. Not only Arsenal to be good. There is a lot of more things to happen, as DGN says, more twists to it. But what we're talking about today, not good. It is not good at all. Like, listen. Anyway, I'm not going to stay for long on the show. I want to appreciate you guys. Guys, we reached 230 likes. I guarantee you, we can reach 300 likes. We definitely can reach 300 likes. If you guys want to help me, 300 likes on the bounce. What is more likely? It's not more likely that Arsenal get better and Liverpool get worse. Redline Taranga, it's a bottle job if Arsenal finish above you with them coming to your ground. But listen, we're not gonna stay for long. I have another show at 7 p.m. UK, Flawless, Kilkster, and Flawless, Kilkster, and Nina. That show will be good. We'll talk more Chelsea. We'll talk more Man United. We'll talk more Manchester City. Support the channel. Thank you, Castro. Listen to Castro. Like the video, guys. Like the video, guys. If you hit us, as he says, hit that like button. Let's get to 250 likes at least. I want to appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to see you guys later today at 7 p.m. UK. And this will take you to the Football Terrace. And we're just going to be out of here. Thank you, everyone that super chatted the channel. I appreciate you guys for all your comments. German Chicken Wing, Nabil, Mookie, my guy, Rombju, and Phineas. Thank you, guys. 250 likes. I said it one for all. Loss for Arsenal, and it's 12 points with more goal difference. It's more likely. That is more likely at the moment. We'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys at 7. Be here. I'm out of here, people.